Gage Quinney has come down to join your guys' squad. So what are you excited about having him in your lineup for the games this weekend?
Well, Gage, he had an outstanding training camp with the Vegas Golden Knights, and he certainly earned that position to be with them with the big team and on the taxi squad. Unfortunately, he's missed some time now due to COVID, but he'll be, he hasn't played for a long time too. So it's good to get him back on the ice, get him into some live games and that. And he's been skating for a few days now, so we're excited to have him back. Gage is an excellent hockey player, and he's certainly going to help us out. Well, it's good that we've seen them already, and they're both teams are playing this week right now. So we've had a longer break than the other team, which was good. This was a little bit of rest and time to practice here. But again, just like in the National Hockey League, when you're playing these teams so many times, it's difficult to beat these teams back to back here. So we're going to be prepared for a team on Saturday, Bakersfield. They're hungry. They want to beat us for the first time this season too. So we certainly we're happy with there's no question you're happy with the start we have right now. But the biggest thing for us is that you don't get complacent and don't forget how hard and how much effort and attention to details it takes to win in this league, and that's something that we've been stressing all week long. Working on our D zone coverage, like we want to defend as as aggressive and organized as we possibly can, so we can get the puck and then we get the offense as quick as possible. I really like the way we transitioned last couple games. When we were able to get the puck, we moved up real quick and we were able to take advantage of either as odd man situations or with a unit of 5 attacking. That's something that we talk about and work on almost every day is just our transition game, getting out of our zone as quick as possible and as cleanly as possible and be able to attack.
What are you looking forward to about that possibility coming up here in March to have some fans in the stands there?
That would be great. That resembles a little bit of normalcy, and hopefully we're getting into that direction again where we can get back to some sort of normalcy in these crazy times. But to have some fans in the building would just be, incredible, really incredible. Not just for the players themselves to play in front of fans, which they all do. We all love playing in front of people here, but for the people themselves to come out and enjoy a live sporting event without having to watch it on television too. So it's kind of in a sense a healing process for everybody, and all the hard work everybody's put in all over the world is starting to pay off, and there's certainly the reason why they're going to do that is because the numbers are getting better and better in Nevada here, which people have done an amazing job.
You can't draw up a better start than being 4-0, but a big focus for our group is to not get too comfortable and to keep our foot down on the gas. So we're always trying to improve every day, always trying to kind of learn from our mistakes in those games, not get too caught up in the wins themselves. But obviously we're all happy to get that 4-0 start. Obviously we can't, like I said, can't drop a better one. So practice has been good this week. Looking forward to another weekend ahead of us though.
And you guys are going to play a couple of teams you've already seen. You've seen you're going to be in Bakersfield again, and then in Ontario. And what do you expect from that? It looked like at the end of Saturday's game last week, it was already starting to get a little bit chippy out there, a little feisty. So do you expect that to continue this weekend? And you guys are going to play in 8 more times. So I mean, what do you expect that as the season goes along, as you play these teams, especially a team like Bakersfield, who you're going to see 10 times?
Yeah, I think it'll be a lot of that. I mean, there'll be a lot of individual and team battles with guys in the team. So, like you said, it got a little bit chippy at the end of that game, but, that's expected. Everyone wants to win and everyone's competitive. So, we can't get too caught up in that. We just got to focus on the win at the end of the night. And, we have a big, strong group that can take care of ourselves here. So. Yeah, I mean, both goaltenders have been amazing for us so far. I mean, with Fergie getting the shutout at the end of last weekend, and then LT having the amazing start that he had with being 3-0. So it's obviously amazing and very nice to know that you have that on the back end. But, we have to, still play our game. We got to still block shots and be willing to sacrifice ourselves to help them at the end of the day. And they've played amazing so far, and I think the guys have played really well in front of them, which helps as
Expect
well.
that to be like when you be able to get some fans in the stands coming up here, hopefully in March.
Yeah, I think it'll be pretty awesome. I mean, that arena has so much character. It seems like already in the first few games that we've played there. So from what I've been hearing from some of the guys that have seen some of the old ECHL games in town, it's a pretty amazing atmosphere once it gets filled up. So even though we're only supposed to have, I think, 20% of capacity or whatever the number is, I think it should be amazing, and it'll just add that extra element that we'll want to have that bit more energy in front of the fans at the end of the night.
This season, off to a good start. What have you liked about the way you guys have played, the way the season has started for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge for us to obviously every game matters. It's a bit of an unknown with the schedule and the season and what's going to happen at the end of it, but obviously we're trying to win every game. So yeah, it's been huge and it's been a lot of fun too. I think all the guys are just having a good time during the week. We practice hard and we have fun together, and I think that's contributing to it quite a bit. I think the coaching staff does a pretty good job of pointing out, kind of a couple things that we need to work on each week, and usually each day is a new topic. So all the basic stuff like forecheck, neutral zone, D zone, all that stuff we work on, and I think it's showing in our play. Both teams will come out hard. Obviously, they want to win as well. So I expect 2 hard-fought games, and I'm sure we'll come out and play to the best of our ability, and try to keep winning these games. Hopefully, move on to 6-0 by the end of the weekend.
What has that been like? What's the biggest differences that you've seen in the way the game is played from the AHL level to how it is at the NCAA level?
Yeah, it's been fun. I think I've adapted pretty well so far. It's honestly just been great to get back into some sort of a routine, into playing games regularly again. I mean, this upcoming March will have been a year, so it was almost a year I wasn't even playing any type of hockey, and so it's kind of just good to get back in the rhythm of things. And as each week goes on and each game's going on, I'm feeling more and more confident about myself, and things like when I have the puck on my stick or if I'm in the D zone, I'm trusting myself more and more, and hopefully that continues for me.
Yeah, and you've been involved in every game, a point a game, an assist in every game. So what's it been like with that? Just the teammates you have around you, the chemistry that you're starting to form with your line mates and just with the team, and being able to be a contributing factor in each game so far.
Yeah, we got a lot of good players. Obviously, it makes it easier when you're playing with good players, and I pride myself on being a good player as well. So, I want to be a key guy for us, a key offensive guy for us. I want to contribute nightly, not just on the score sheet everywhere, but offensively is kind of the game I like to play. So, yeah, I mean, it's gone well so far, and hopefully I'll be able to put one in the back of the net and stop passing it off so many times this weekend. Yeah, it's definitely exciting. The first game was definitely a weird experience for I think most guys, if not all of us. Having nobody at all in the stands is something we're not used to, but I think most guys or all guys by now really don't notice it anymore. I know I don't, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Looking forward to getting any fans in there, and obviously our families and stuff too. We want our families to be able to come watch us play again. So all that stuff is really exciting, and hopefully it'll be able to come to fruition here in March.